It is just over 2 weeks since teachers of humanities began their industrial action on 15th June 2022. The strike has kept several learners at home, while some have resorted to self-teaching to close the gap created by the striking teachers.
Every day, we choose a subject to revise.
According to Dr. Hilary Irimaso, a psychiatrist, this is a sign of worry, anxiety and pressure the learners are going through.
There is that worry of not performing or not to their expectations. So there is that worry of not passing exams, and there's not that worry of not getting their careers in order.
Struggling to teach themselves is also something that, yes, we need to be in school. That is a tick for them. That is a credit.
It is also anticipated that learners will be subjected to work overload by their teachers when classes finally resume. This is another cause of concern for the learners, especially after they went through the same following the COVID-19 lockdown.
When they are pumped with a lot of work, of course, some of them will lose interest. Some of them will feel it's too much pressure. Actually, I'm pleading to the Ministry of Education not to make these exams too hard, because to be realistic, it's not been a very straight life to have very straight exams.
The situation is likely to result into health complications for learners, especially those in upper and candidate classes.
Excessive worry is related to stress and anxiety, and once anxiety persists, then depression sets in.
The time lost will definitely impact on the learners' performance currently and in the future.
It's been a big effort to concentrate their minds in school once again, having lost that 2 years. So it's quite a big challenge to the students. It's a big destabilizer. Yes, they have to be affected by all means.
Experts say should the striking teachers return to work without achieving their demands, they may transfer their frustration onto the learners.
There's also another scenario where the teachers will come back. Probably they have not met their expectations. They will be demotivated. They will be frustrated.
Aaron Chiwumulo, a teacher and psychologist, also says the more time these learners spend away from school, the more they are exposed to vices.
The biggest exposure has been the sexual exposure. That is the biggest thing. That is the biggest. We looked at the other children, the other students who are in the bus, the Midland and the Lubiri Saga. So any break from school increases the exposure, and the exposure is not in hard work.
Also, the pressure to complete classwork may deprive the learners of a chance to participate in co-curricular activities. There is also fear that the learners may lose interest in the humanities subjects.
Their attitude towards these teachers might change because they see teachers as useless or as not as important as the art teachers. So they may also turn and feel themselves, those who are doing arts, as also not good enough for the economy. So all worried about their futures because these are government programs.
Patrick Senyondo, NTV.